When it comes to predicting Tesla's earnings, James actually has been the most accurate Tesla stock retail analyst. Good job. And that's one reason why I include what he says so often. Finally, upgraded Tesla Model 3 demo drives are available in Canada. I'm gonna go check it out. I'll probably try to do it this weekend or next week. Some Tesla stock bulls have this point of view with which I somewhat strongly disagree. Elon Musk said many calls ago they have bet the entire company on autonomy. As they continue to not solve FSD, the stock will keep dropping until they do, and then it doesn't. It's that simple. If Tesla goes really hard with advertising, demand will increase by a lot. Deliveries would then increase, and maybe even prices would increase. All of that would certainly drive the stock higher. So I don't think it's that simple. I think there are many more things that Tesla could do. And when everyone finally sees the next generation vehicle, the stock could also rally by quite a bit as Tesla starts to ramp that vehicle. But speaking of FSD right now, no one wants to license the software from Tesla. Elon says, I don't think the competitors even think it's real. If I was a competitor, I would be calling it the smart move. Looking at the world of traders, I am still not a buyer of Tesla here. After this 40% crash, Tesla needs to drop another 50% to get me interested, says Gergaman. Now, he said that on November 28th and December 11th. Tesla stock has dropped 24% since December 11th, but he still wants Tesla stock to drop another 50%. A lot of these traders, they just see a stock dropping and like, okay, I'm gonna wait for it to drop a bit more. Now that it dropped, I'm gonna wait for the stock to drop a bit more. Now that it dropped, I'm gonna wait for the stock to drop even more. And then they miss out. And by the way, let me be very, very clear. If you're buying Tesla stock right now, it's in the momentum is for the stock to drop more. And it can be very painful to buy a stock and then see the stock drop the next day and the next day after that and the next week and maybe even the next month. But it's much better than to keep hoping for it to drop more and then seeing it drop and then to hope to have the stock drop even more and then never buying in. Because one of these times the stock doesn't drop, it just goes up. Gary Black just updated his catalyst list. He has the Cybertruck halo effect as number 1, stable auto gross margins, $7,500 instant EV rebate, Model 3 Highland US launch, Fed's pivot on interest rates, which the market is expecting, FSD OEM licensing deal. He's still expecting that, even though Elon said that no one really is talking to Tesla. Tesla buyback. One day, Gary will be right, but I don't think that's likely to be in 2024. As Gary makes fun of anyone that believes in FSD, I guess I'll just point to the buybacks that Gary has been expecting for some time now, which have not happened. The next generation vehicle in 2025, and then Optimus deliveries starting in 2025. Gary did put that one here. If robots are the future, I think Tesla is so well positioned to take advantage of it that even if somehow Tesla manages to mess up, which I think is unlikely, Tesla will still make a lot of money from selling robots like the Optimus because the market will just be so gigantic. Chicken Genius seems to reiterate his $69 Tesla stock price target. He didn't say it explicitly, but that's what I assume this means. He was wrong the last time. It did not go down to $69. I think it's extremely unlikely for Tesla stock to drop below $100. It's certainly possible, and if it does happen, I will be happily buying more. Also, a massive shout out goes to Troy. Troy predicted that Tesla produced 558,374 vehicles in Fremont, and Tesla revealed that it produced 560,000 vehicles. So Troy has been incredibly accurate with his estimates. Troy is doing a great job with these numbers. I think Jeff spoke some truth here. People are really struggling with how to value Tesla. Have some humility and realize everyone you are speaking with does not have the same 5-day or 10-year time horizon or risk tolerance that you may have. For example, I'm pretty young, so of course I will do things differently than someone who is 80 years old and is retired. Everyone is entitled to their own opinions, but not their own facts. Here's one fact. Tesla now has $29.1 billion in cash. That's a new record. Lots of emotions from this earnings call. Stay cool, stay calm, stay logical. Stick to your strategy. If you don't have one, then you should make one. Do not let emotions overtake you. It's fine to feel emotion, but take some time, think about it, let the emotions go away, and then if you want to do something, only then decide what you want to do next. Do not make big decisions when you are emotionally overwhelmed. And with that being said, I will see you in the next video. Make sure to like and subscribe if you haven't yet.